from northwest San Saba County, way over on the banks of the Colorado River, and we're on the Rudy Mann Ranch, the Mann Ranch. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're sitting here way above some bluffs. We'll show you in a minute. You can look down. It's a little bit scary. How many acres is T?
It's 1,112 acres.
1,112 acres. 5 miles of river on 1,100 acres.
Pretty close to 5 miles.
The river's absolutely gorgeous, and you talk about a hunting paradise. We're going to give you a little glimpse of it in there. We're kind of over in the middle, I guess, kind of back.
Yeah.
We're starting with kind of like a kid starts with the Oreo cookie. And the phone's ringing. Maybe we can sell it right now. But we're starting with the Oreo cookie. We're starting in the middle where the good stuff is, and then we're going to work our way out. But we're going to give you a ride to give you a good tour. T's going to do some talking. I'm going to do a little filming, and hopefully we'll give you a really good look at the ranch. At the middle of the Oreo cookie here, you're seeing some of the very best of the ranch. If you like tremendous views and views that'll catch your breath, we're going to give you a little bit of look right here. We're like starting back over in the middle of the ranch. We're going to head back down to drive down to the river and drive right down to the water. See what that's like. But this right here, this is like, you want to go to New York City and miss the Empire State Building or Statue of Liberty. You don't want to miss this right here. Oh, hang on. We're going to see the rest of the ranch now. That's the river bottom down there. We're talking about the Oreo. We're heading back. I think we're headed back north. We're just going to stop here a second and give you an idea of what this place, or the meat of it, really looks like. Looking back to the north, back toward the river, big bluffs, just dense cover. We've already been seeing some. We're not fast enough to catch them. White tails flashing at us. Got a nice coastal field right over to our right. Places scattering live oaks all over it. All kinds of hardwoods. It's a beautiful, beautiful ranch. Now we're going to head on down the river and give you a close-up look at that. Oh, just a quick mention, one of my favorite things about this ranch is got really good fences all over it, and all the gates are cattle guards. So, hey, you're not opening all gates all the time. Get out and do the important stuff like hunt and fish and whatever else you want to do out here in the woods. Okay, folks, we're coming right to the river, right down where we're looking. We're headed down there to it. We want to give you a shot of this pine grass field here. It's right up above it. Good deep soil along this river bottom. Or stirrup high grass. Be stirrup high, not have to be riding a Shetland here. This is a good cattle place as well as a excellent hunting place, but a good cattle place too. Now let's head on down the river. I'm just going to check out the size of some of these trees. These are huge live oak trees and pecan trees down here along the river.
Here, we can drive right down to the river right here. You're looking see straight up the river for about a half a mile. Good fishing. I mean, bring your trot lines and catch some yellowcat. And if you'll notice, we're surrounded up here by a bunch of large pecan trees also. I mean, this place you can hunt and fish and all day long if you want to.
We've left the river down there where T introduced you right down in the river bottom and showed you what the water is like there. We're heading down the river now, showing you what's along the river and what's on the other side. So we're 5 miles of river on this ranch. Just unbelievable for 1,100 acres to have that amount of mileage of river. What comes to my mind when we're looking at this is, if you're as old as I am, you remember that movie Deliverance? It could be filmed right here. I haven't seen any of those guys around her. Wouldn't be taking her time as much, but a beautiful, beautiful area. Okay, a little more shot of the river. Neighbors across the road, we've noticed, have a pretty unique perspective of the area. They get a really great view from up on top. We're picking up a little bit of wind here. I hope it's not too much noise, but I'll try to zoom in there and give you a little bit of you can imagine what kind of view they must have. You can see up on top of the rock a bench seat. I guess that's a love seat. Anyway, some of the views on this property. We'll head on down and see a little more. Try to give you a little bit of view as we move along the river here. This is not just little sharp shoals and a lot of Colorado. You know, there's not a whole lot of water in it, but there's some big holes of water on this ranch. Okay, good thing about the road system on this ranch is really great too. And as rough as it is, they've taken good care to maintain good roads. You can drive over practically the whole ranch. There's a road all the way along the river here. Besides the river, there's like 14 ponds on the rest of the ranch, so it's well watered as far as cattle and wildlife. And kind of give you a look. Coastal fields all up, our klein grass fields all up above us, the huge trees. Slopes off back down to the river. Good fences all the way around. We're about halfway around the field, halfway around the river, so we're halfway along this tour. Spectacular. I think you will agree. That's why we film it, because one of the places like this, words and a few pictures just don't justify it. Another shot up the river on a high point, high spot here in the klein grass field. It's a really pretty spot. I think the whole ranch is a pretty spot.
In the northeastern corner of the ranch, I mean, this is also one more gorgeous spot you can see. You can look up the river, loops around this hill. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're sitting here up on a little beautiful spot here just overlooking the river, right where Antelope Creek feeds into the river, just to give you an idea of how beautiful this place really is.
Okay, it's Antelope Creek, we think, pretty sure. We've got to even mention Antelope Creek. So many other major properties with major water. We forgot about it. We're going to cross it a couple of times, but it's a really beautiful area. Great place for wildlife. In fact, we just saw a bunch of deer, but that's too slow a draw to catch them. But hopefully around the next bend. Okay, just another shot of Antelope Creek we're crossing again. Oh, nice big buck ran right in front of us. He's back behind the brush. Don't know if you got a glimpse of him or not, but looked like he's big as a horse. This is one of the bigger ones on the ranch. Give you a little glimpse of a visitor here. One thing on this property that I think is missing is there's so many deep, great big hills and deep draws. It's a wonderful place to build a huge lake. I mean, it could be deep and wide and be a huge body of water. If anybody had a hankering for that, it'd be great. We're way up on top of a hill looking down on the river. We're guessing halfway back on the property on the north side along the river. And where I'm pointing well rather than far fields at the base of those hills, that's the County Road 266. It goes down to Keys Crossing. We're having a little debate here. He thinks we're in the southeast corner of the place. I honestly, God, don't have any idea where we're at. This place is, it seems like you're on 2,000 acres. The thing about it, it's consistently beautiful everywhere you go, consistently thick, excellent ranch. We don't know where we're at, but we're going to keep on going until we find something where we do, and then we'll end this tour up a little bit.
Here at the trailer house on the property, it's located about a half-mile east of the county road. It's not a very old trailer, fixed up real nice. It says here adjacent to it is the pens on the place. They've got lanes coming into pens to make cattle penning easy. Just a nice little setup here. This is really one beautiful place with all this river, and if a man wanted to run a few cows, it run cattle too. Plus some of the best hunting you'll ever find.
Very unique ranch. Like I say, we've given you a pretty good tour and pretty good look at it. Hope you like it. If you do, give us a call. We'd love to come back out here and show it to you. This is kind of like being at Disneyland, Yeah. Every time, around every corner, something new to see, and it seems like you're on 2,000 acres instead of 1,100. You just keep going and going. We stay lost most of the time. But anyway, give us a call. Got the website there, got our numbers there, and we'd love to give you a round. If you don't like this, maybe you like another property we got on the website. So thanks for riding along with us, and we'll see you down the trail.